Now we're on to Delorale, who's
Baby.
no, yes, she's with her gorgeous boyfriend, who's refused to look at Insight. And
That's
now,
good of him, isn't it?
or is it?
What a good strong man.
Well, that's a nice contrast to that woman looking at it and killing herself.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna let it control my path. And she's like,
The thing is,
shit,
though,
I'm gonna commit.
if you don't know you're about to look at it, so what you saw on last episode, lots of people just got a message on their phone, and then all of a sudden they're reading it. But once you start reading it, you can't stop, innit? So he must have been tipped off that's what's happening before he got to his phone.
How did he
Which
not?
is why, kids, it's good not to always have your phone on you.
But how would he have found out by someone?
He must have been walking the dog or something.
Yeah, I assume that like he didn't check his phone immediately, and then
he must have
around and on the news and stuff, and then thought, okay, I'm not looking at that.
Yeah. Because for everyone, it just seemed like it was a notification. Oh, what's this? Oh, shit! I'm gonna be a crackhead in 2 years.
But then you can change it, George. Then you can not be a crackhead.
Exactly.
Now that you know.
But everyone seems. That's the thing as well. Why are they all so convinced by the system?
Surely, as soon as they see like what it's planned for them, like that's ruined, right?
It should change it.
No.
We were saying this, but so
those plans.
If it's continuously updating, then is it then?
It.
Yeah. So then, is it then going to show them what will happen once they've read it? But then they'll be reading something different. So it should, if it is, it should sort of just crash itself, really. But I assume basically what's his name, Sirac, says like, this is the future I want. So I'm going to say this is the prediction that I want to come through, and then we're going to make everything go towards this prediction. So it may just stick to that one. Oh, you two have just jumped about.
What?
On my camera's on the side of you guys. Fizz and Chef just switched over.
Very nice.
Is that what you think, Fizz? About Insight?
Yeah, I think it relies on people not seeing this information in order to be able to influence it to make those things happen, right? So when Dolores said like the right information at the right time is the best weapon, or along those lines, then I think her intention was to ruin the preset future by showing everyone this anyway. So I think even upon looking at their futures, those futures are now like void,
defunct.
Yeah, and it will just cause outrage that they're being controlled.
I know you're spoke about this, but what are you saying? Physics? Did Rehoboam predict the humanity's extinction before?
Yeah, it predicted that without structure, humanity would just end up killing itself. But with its like detailed plan, they could go to whatever Rehoboam predicts as being like the best future. So, best future for people.
They say earlier in the series that Dempsey's father believed that if you could plan a future for everyone, then the world would be a good place. And I think Dolores coming into the world introduced a massive deviation, which got attention because it changed it to there being like no data after a certain point, and by extension, extinction.
But how do we know it's Dolores? Not Maeve or Caleb or Shahale.
Well, it seems like Dolores is the catalyst. Even if it is one of the others, Dolores is clearly the reason why they would then be interjected into the system. Like it's possible without Dolores, Caleb there, well, he probably would have hung himself, right?
It's like Azor Ahai in Game of Thrones.
Off that bridge.
Who is Azor Ahai? Could be lots of people.
I don't fucking know. Who are you on about?
In Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Like,
the
who
faceless
is the
man.
blip? No, Azor Ahai
No.
is the
Prophecy.
yeah, the bringer of the dawn.
Flaming sword.
The
Yeah.
hero.
Jon Snow.
Well, is it?
That's the
Oh,
question.
right.
It's like, who is the blip, George? Who is the
Oh, is the show
who is the
writers?
bubble? I think no
Yeah,
one was that.
there was never an answer for the Azor Ahai stuff.
No.
Wasn't an answer for a lot of things.
Hmm.
No, really
Yeah, but he
wasn't.
specifically said about prophecies that they shouldn't be taken too literal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There wasn't much to this scene other than Serac gaining control of the board members.
Smooth murder.
It was very tasty. Very Hitman.
You still got to think though, like, wouldn't their surveillance CCTV be outrageous?
I imagine.
Yeah, you can erase it once he's got control of the company.
Yeah, it's his data once he controls it, isn't it? So it's my
What, all the cameras?
Yeah, because he owns Delos now, doesn't he?
What, and Delos own all the cameras?
Oh, you mean like? Well, they're at a Delos building there.
I'm just looking at the building behind.
I suppose Rehoboam probably has access to cameras as well.
Which begs the question, why can he not find Delorale?
Who's drawing? George.
Interesting.
Oh, I didn't think you'd be able to see it. There you go.
George, I was just introduced a serious discussion topic point there, and you just fucking drew.
I don't know how you're doing that. One of the more pressing events that shows Delorale's doubts.
Yeah, she's struggling.
She's
looking for a mummy.
Big problems.
Mummy, what do I do?
Yeah.
She just needs to grow up, to be honest. She's been through enough shit. She can handle this.
But Martin D wasn't. Well, Martin D was ready to die for the cause. But why isn't she?
Yeah.
George?
Because of that little bitch of a kid and his little elephant toy.
She's probably like got too much of Charlotte's personality, mind blended in with hers.
Yeah.
Although
too much hail. Not enough Delore.
Yeah, she apparently seems to show more compassion for her family than the original Charlotte, according to said.
Well, that makes... If you take original Dolores, pre-meltdown Dolores, she was like super into her family, innit? Super compassionate.
That's because she had a different...
Nice.
That's because she was the rancher's daughter.
Yeah, I know, but that was still Dolores. That was still in Dolores' code, even once she was mixed with Wyatt and once she became... Even in season 2, she loved her dad.
Her dad, yeah.
She still loves them.
Yeah, and she still does now. So even if it's not, she doesn't have too much hail in her. It makes sense that a Dolores would sort of get a bit strung up on those things too.
Martin was just
especially with a husband with that fucking jawline. That's just as good as Teddy's. So,
what's your opinion of the boyfriend of his or ex-husband? Would you bang him? We all.
Will I bang him? No, but no. I can see why that would be a question. But
he's a good-looking chap.
He is gorgeous.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
He was being very condescending.
You can't tell because he's French.
It's a running theme. George is very racist to the French.
Not racist. Just what's it? Xenophobic?
Yeah.
No, I'm not even that. It's just banter between me and all our French fans. You know, they love it. They're sliding into my DMs telling me they're gonna kill me and whatnot.
Voulez-vous?
I guess if I was a hologram, I'd probably be a bit more condescending to people.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah, but why does he just let her run off? If he knew it was her straight away, why didn't he apprehend her and not let her make copies of all the data and all this?
We imagine that he was going to be seeing where she's sending the data to, wasn't it? To see if he can try and figure out where Dolores is and where she's receiving the data. So he can probably send those, like, the rest of the 299 robots.
Ugh. Yeah.
Unless you've got a different idea of physics.
Well, as to how he, when and how he knew it was her, or what?
Not that he says when he knows that.
That too. Like, do you think he knew it was her when he turned up?
I don't know. There's not really enough for me to go on here.
Yeah.
I got the impression he didn't know upon landing, but then somewhere along the way, figured it out.
Yeah, but they didn't make it clear.
I thought he did know, because he says he made some comment about how she cared. What you even said it, physics. He made a comment about her caring more for
his landing, wasn't it?
Her son than the original Hale. So he must have been watching her and her family and stuff. So he must have knew when he landed.
Yeah, but it's likely, even if he didn't know she was a host, he would have been watching her and her family anyway. So he might have thought, oh, she's caring more about her family recently. And then when he finds out, he just puts two and two together.
Well, he said she's deviated from Rehoboam's predictions enough.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's probably why he picked it up.
But she wasn't the only mole as well. He said he had more than one mole.
We all know that is right. Stubbs.
It's going to be the big revelation. Stubbs was
human.
It is. Actually.
What did I see? I saw some comment saying, takes a host to know a host. Dun dun dun. Serac host confirmed. What's this?
Oh, this was just when she killed that guy who
snapped his neck like a little chicken.
The guy who said he's going to tell on her.
Yeah, he's a rat. Got what he deserved.
Snitches get
stitches. Get stitches.
Damn
exactly, right. Bitches.
Demonetized.
Already been demonetized. You wrote like dick or something on the screen.
Right.
That was you, George.
No, you wrote it in the thing. Big dick energy, you wrote.
Oh yeah, he did, man.
That's text. It's not computers can't read text.
That's true.
I can't imagine being demonetized would be that impactful at this stage.
What? You made bank off this, Fizz. You have no idea.
That's why George has been off for 3 weeks. He could take it financially.
I bought this hat.
The microphone.
Bought this harmonica. No, the microphone was out of my own pocket.
That was your trust fund.
Podcast. Before it. Any day now.
Yeah, that was a big question we had. Why did Big D have him committed in the first place? If she was just going to break him out.
Maybe she needed him safe. Like in a place where he knew he'd be locked up. Opposed to out in the real world, because she knew he was a bit wacky.
But why does she want him?
His shares of business, right?
Because he's a good guy now, like we just discussed.
Delorale got that after she put him into the mental asylum. Why does she need him afterwards? All his money.
I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. I thought like the end of his arc, Big Willie's arc, really nicely. So I don't know. I hope it's some good.
It's all leading to the point where he's going to be in his chamber, being berated by his daughter.
So
it's just how
but apparently they said that's like way in the future.
Yeah.
So we might not ever see that. Or maybe we will, because there's definitely a new season. Hooray! Oh my god.
That's right. Big news. You heard it here first. Season 4 confirmed. HBO rang me.
Heard it first. A few days late.
HBO rang me this morning. Said, Matt, it's back.
Next.
Yeah. Martin Dolores' plan for if he got caught was just blow himself up.
Yeah.
Delorale's plan was self-preservation, which I think is a very woke thing for a robot to have.
Got the family to save, right?
Well, yeah, that as well. She sees a future for herself, which I don't think Martin did.
Mm.
Martin was very freedom fighter, willing to die for the cause.
Revolution. Them buildings look like Park Hill Flat.
She seems to have a plan for everything, pretty much. Like any situation, she seems like she's already considered it.
She seemed a bit. I don't understand why she was so worried when she knew she had like the gas bomb and everything ready.
Just
but
I suppose.
I suppose you never know when someone's just going to stand you up and execute you. Yeah.
But she can't even get shot.
You can. She can't take ones to the head, but she can take some to the body. Anywhere that doesn't hit the pearl.
Oh yeah, the C4.
Well, I don't think they've got C4 in their necks anymore. They don't make them with the bombs. That was just to keep them in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tiny bit of the payoff for the massive robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. We got to see one. I wanted to see an army.
One out
against an army of people.
Did have 300.
Maybe you might in an episode or two time.
Hopefully.
I want to see it like Lord of the Rings when they come, where Rohan comes. Or in Helm's Deep where they come over the hill. You see a load of robots.
Nice. I hope one of them starts talking and gets personality.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Is that what you're going to deal with that?
You know, it splits off to little bits. I hope they also are like robots. We get like the Power Rangers almost. Their things, them robot things they drive around in. Forgotten the name. The Megazord.
Well, you hope they've got Megazords.
Basically, it already is a Megazord, isn't it? I just hope the individual components become alive.
Oh, not the arm gets a job.
Yeah. Like the arm is Teddy, and the right leg is Dolores' dad, and the torso is Ford's dog. That'd be cool.
Or all the small robots fused together to make one giant robot.
Yeah.
And then it's just a Pacific Rim.
Fuck that film.
The first one's good. The
second one's
terrible. Well,
the second one is better than the first one.
Oh my god, are you joking, George?
The
second one's atrocious. The second one is disgusting.
Both films, the only thing going for them is the battle scenes. That's it.
Well, yeah, the first.
The storyline and the acting is horrific in both films.
The first one's better than the second.
I feel like the whole film is designed around the battle scenes.
I know, yeah. But it's cool when you've got cool battle scenes. That's cool, but it doesn't make a film.
Well, it's like Godzilla.
You're still story driven.
What are you on about?
Pacific Rim films. They're shit, man.
The first
They're so bad. Don't bother watching them.
You can watch the first one.
It has acting level. Its acting level is like Sharknado 3.
You could have.
It's not good.
The Godzilla films are good, but they need more Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Just to be
Godzilla.
Demonetized.
That's not racist. I'm quoting Buster off Arrested Development, who's white. I'm not Japanese.
Oh, George. No, yeah. L'Oreal's going full T1000.
Yeah.
Like I said, somewhat payoff on the robot. She's been shot. Yeah. I think she got shot in the leg. And we did catch at one point a continuity error that Chef caught the other day. She went from wearing
With
heels
what?
to flats.
Oh, that was
Back
me,
to heels.
actually.
Dr.
I'll take the credit for that.
That was George. He's interested in women's shoes, so he pays particular attention.
He loves feet.
Dude, I can't stop looking at him.
Bum.
I'm actually outraged that it's not her feet on in this shot here.
0 out of 10 for this episode. More feet.
We got some nice robot feet, though. Look at them. Oh, yes. The big ending.
Big end. I was shook. I knew it was going to happen, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Anytime a car explodes, I'm not expecting it. I didn't think it was going to happen, to be honest, because I thought we were going to get her driving away, and that would be an issue for original Dolores, that she wouldn't be around, and she'd have to deal with that. So I didn't think they were going to
never getting what she wanted.
No.
Just to see.
Yeah, I thought it would go wrong eventually. I just didn't think they'd blow up straight away.
Bang, dead. Terminator.
Kid's dead too.
He is less important, but you did say she was going to kill the kid.
He was gonna. Yeah. I mean, he's going to die. He would have died anyway. Flipping talking to pedos in the park.
Yeah,
he's not a smart kid.
He wasn't.
Oh, he's got a doggy.
His friend Andrew, the pedophile.
Big
Loading
mad
with
Andy.
sweetie. Big mad Andy. Love the peep there. Yeah, man. Rich got nothing to lose. She's definitely Team Dolores now.
Yeah, she's
she
just
might
going to go
hate
on a
Dolores.
rampage. Yes, that's the thing. Who killed her husband and kid?
This man.
Here we go.
Moving straight into it. Who blew Delorale up?
Matt, that
Is this-
person's bold, and that person's not bold.
That person has a beard, and that person doesn't have a beard. But he's dressed the same, innit? That's the thing. He's
That's
dressed
why I
the
went
same.
back and took a screenshot. I was like,
Yeah.
are they wearing the same outfit?
They are.
Which makes it seem to be
He's
Serac.
likely a Serac. He's likely one of Serac's geezers.
I mean, it's not anyone that. But the original Dolores could be using the crime
Rico.
app. Yeah, Rico.
This is the thing, right? So she crawls out at the end, little burn Hale.
Yeah.
But we've already seen
Ricky
that
Hale.
he wanted to get hold of Martin Dolores's egg. So why would Serac's man just walk off? He'd send a little squad in to recover a body.
He said he wanted her alive as well.
Did
he?
did say
This
that.
is why I don't understand why you would just kill her family when that cuts her from the only thing that was potentially
I suppose
swaying her to.
Martin's egg, or not his egg, his pearl survived that massive explosion. Her pearl probably would have survived.
Yeah, so he would try and recover her.
Maybe there's a recovery team that comes by when we can't. When
Maybe.
this thing goes.
Walk off though before the team comes.
Yeah, but he was right there. He walked off. Like, maybe he's just shit at his job.
Yeah. Maybe
Not
across the
everyone
street
can be
where
good.
he's walking is the team. He's like, it's done. Go.
Yeah.
And that's how the
Or he
next
saw
episode
a
will start.
fine ass lady walk by. It's like, you want to see how cool I am? Look what I just did.
Hot stuff.
Or he saw
Literally.
Delorale crawl out and got a bit scared.
Yeah.
I'd find it a
For
bit
work.
scary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'd shit
say that
myself.
Spud, don't you? Kicking a
Actually, well,
dog.
I mean, if I was him, I have a gun. I'd just unload a clip in
Yeah.
their ass.
But you wouldn't, George, because they're all terribly bad shots on this show.
Yeah, they aim for the
Yeah, but I'm not though, mate. You should see me at fucking Laser Quest.
George the gunslinger.
He does have the black
I am
hat
pal.
today.
The West.
He's used to shooting people.
Pew pew, pew pew pew.